Landon and I wanted to give you a little update on how he's doing since we started cooking things at home. We've been doing this new way of eating for almost 3 weeks. We did this for a couple of reasons. Number one, in hopes of lessening or stopping his seizures. And number two, to help him feel better from some of the side effects of the medication.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Hope you have a good day. And I am having a good day, and I am off to school. And my favorite day is Thursday and Mondays and Sundays because they have football on, and I love football. So if you have a great day, comment down below, and I will see you later. Peace out.
Peace out, my dudes.
All right, kiddos are home from school.
Hi.
I just got the car washed right before I picked them up, and it started raining on the way home. Guess I gotta go get it washed again.
Yep. And then it stopped raining.
It actually only rained for about 3 minutes, and it just happened to rain while we were out driving. All right, T-Man's home from school. I don't always see this guy because he's always busy doing a million things and a million good things. This morning, I took him to basketball at the school. We left the house at 5:30 this morning. He does that twice a week. That was the first time I had to do carpool, and I was like,
That sucks.
I couldn't keep my eyes open. So tired. It's so early. So he goes to
tired.
basketball. In fact, on Tuesday this week,
Oh, yeah,
5:30 a.m., then he goes straight to school.
And then piano, then soccer, and then football.
He had 3 sports in one day. It doesn't usually work out like that. It's usually a lot more spread out, a lot more doable. But this week,
Tuesday was bad.
by the end of Tuesday, he was like, I am so... He was like, I'm exhausted. So tonight he doesn't have any sports, which is kind of nice.
I didn't have any yesterday either. It's been great.
Yeah, he's got a couple days off, but he was at school until 5 o'clock catching up on math. And the only reason he came home at 5 is because he had a piano lesson. So here he is now studying for his test. Such a good kid because he's got a buddy tonight who has a birthday. It's a surprise, but thankfully this will come out much later than his actual birthday. So he's got a buddy who has a birthday, and a bunch of friends are going over and surprising him tonight.
So I'm going to try to get some homework done.
So he's getting his homework done, yeah. And can we just get a little update on this hair? Because the blonde is still going strong. I thought for sure that it would just be at the very, very tips because when Darby bleached their hair, it was so short. So I'm like, how does it look like the blonde part is so long? It's very deceiving.
Really not.
I think it's deceiving. It's growing back out though. How many months has it been since we buzzed it? We buzzed it. Did we buzz it like middle of June?
Middle of June, yeah.
3.5 months worth of hair growth here.
Pretty good now.
We're actually doing our family pictures in San Diego this year, which is really exciting. It's gonna be something different. As you guys know, Michelle and Daniel are across the world, so they can't do our pictures this year. So we found a photographer in San Diego, and we are going there for Thanksgiving because this guy has a soccer tournament, which is gonna be really fun. We've got some really fun plans. We're excited for that trip. But between the first part of the trip and the soccer tournament part of the trip, we are gonna do family pictures on the beach. So I told Turin that he can enjoy his hair until family pictures, and then I might ask him to cut off the blonde tips or dye them back.
Yes.
And I'm wondering if he's gonna have the full shag back by then.
It'll be close.
Ashton's hoping he'll have the perm back. He's been trying to grow his back
really
out.
Close.
I think so too. Landon too. They're both wanting the perms back. They're all wanting their old haircuts back, and I'm over here like, who tried to stop ya?
I told you so, I told you so, I told you so.
But honestly, I sound like Wisconsin.
You're probably, I've never been on live television before.
But honestly, they all loved it. It was a fun summer cut.
Yep.
And really,
Does that look like a game?
no, you don't.
Yeah.
There's so many kids out there with the same bleached buzz cut, though. It was definitely the summer of 2022 thing to do. Don't you think? Are there other kids at your school? Yeah, there's tons. Turin's taken off to his buddy's surprise birthday party, and he requested a ride on the motorcycle tonight.
A few moments later.
Well, he's back. Weren't expecting any rain tonight, I see.
No, none.
Look how soaking wet you are. I mean, look at his pants alone. Look how wet your shirt is. Are you freezing?
Ew, it looks black, like the girl's black.
Dad, what were you thinking?
Guys, I was thinking that I was taking a turn on a motorcycle ride.
But did he get wet or was it just your way home?
Just on the way home.
Okay, you remember what it looked like when they left? Just maybe 30 minutes ago? And this is what it looks like now.
Yep, I just rode home in that.
Wait, can I get my swimsuit on? Please.
You'll probably last for 3 seconds. You can just go in this. It's basically the same thing.
No, I'm gonna get into my swimsuit.
Okay, we're headed to bed over here, but Landon and I wanted to give you a little update on how he's doing since we started cooking things at home for Landon, just to keep it simple. So we did this for a couple of reasons. Number 1, in hopes of lessening or stopping his seizures. And number 2, to help him feel better from some of the side effects of the medication. So epilepsy medication doesn't make you feel very good. There's a lot of yucky side effects that come with that. So that's what we hoped with this.
Yeah.
We've been doing this new way of eating for almost 3 weeks. Landon's been a total champ about it. And to give you an update on seizures, it's really hard to know until we've done it for a couple of months because I would say he's in the emergency room every 2 months. But in between, I would say that he has focal seizures. How often would you say?
At least 2 to 3 times a week.
2 to 3 times a week. And when he has them, he probably has like 4 or 5 a day. And
Or sometimes it leads to the emergency room.
that's right. Sometimes they build on each other,
we don't
and
want
that's how and they turn into a grand mal, and we end up in the emergency room. But ever since we started this new way of eating, Landon has not had one focal seizure. Not one.
Not one.
Which feels amazing. You guys, this is huge. Obviously, it's too soon, to really know what it's going to do long term, but so far it's looking really good. But outside of that, as far as the side effects of the medication, Landon feels so much better.
I'm back to old Landon, is what my mom says.
Really, like the medication can be so hard on you, and I just feel like he feels like himself again, and it's so awesome. He came up to me the other day. I hadn't said a word to him because I wanted to know how he felt without me putting any ideas in his head, and I had already noticed big changes. And he came up to me the other day and he was like, "Mom, I really like this new way I'm eating. I just feel happier." And I was like, "Landon, I can tell you feel happier." So
Yeah.
best news ever, you guys. We are feeling so grateful over here. So grateful that we learned about all of this, and we're really hoping that it's going to be a huge thing at our house. It already is a huge thing.
Our friends rescued us because we learned it from them.
We're so grateful for our friend who shared it with us. We're so thankful for all of your prayers. You guys have been so awesome and so supportive. We're going to keep sharing some of the fun things that we're doing. Basically, we are just making things at home, homemade, but we're going to show you all the substitutions we're doing and some of the fun things we're making at home because we're having fun with it. It's like I'm learning to love to cook again. I didn't have time for it for the last couple of years, and I think it's really going to be kind of fun.
Yeah, and plus I have a foods cooking class, so I can.
So Landon's learning how to cook too. In fact, next week, she just emailed me. You guys are making Parmesan chicken and
Yep,
smoothies.
she told me. Yep, Parmesan chicken fingers and
Parmesan chicken fingers and smoothies.
Yeah.
So
So your mom.
now we're gonna try to do Parmesan chicken fingers and smoothies at home so we can send some to school with him. 'Cause
Yes.
otherwise, he doesn't get to eat any when he's there.
You have 3 days, so you still have a lot of time.
Countdown is on.
You better get a move on. Actually, 4 days, but yeah.
Mission chicken fingers. Here we go.
All right, have a good day. Oh my. Please plus. Sorry. Okay.
Ready?
Please subscribe and have a great day and peace out. Good night.
See you guys tomorrow.